Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll run on first down. McGill. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
Oh, damn.
On play action, Allen.
Oh, Shavon, no. That was a pick. I shouldn't have been straight.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being correct.
That won't happen again, boy.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Why wouldn't I just keep running? That's it.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, that's my D. I forgot. I got the running back.
Backfield. That's complete. 20. And he's brought down.
My bad.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
We ain't going for that, though.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Try something else.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now this time, Allen will throw. Being chased out. Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Lock going to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now a first carry for their fullback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
Locke working out of the gun. This is the tight end Fant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On first down, Best. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Locke.
That was a good
deep.
My bad.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And they'll have the football
supposed to throw it up top.
Territory as he's brought down at the 5.
I just threw a bullet.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do,
bullet.
in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right.
Bro, bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? Contained for? That's what y'all giving up. Come on now.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
He should have never been able to do that.
No score after 1.
Damn, my bad on that pick.
EA Sports. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Allen 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go. You tighten up. 34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
This nigga, man. I'm in man defense, bro. No way that screen should ever work.
Give him the 3rd down.
I don't understand. I don't be understanding that screen shit sometimes.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Allen's throw is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think.
They got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 72 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them get contract.
Caught on the right side by Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Check back 34. Mike 34. Here we have 5 Here I come again.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh, they let him get it off?
And a flag comes
in. They let him get it off?
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Locke.
Oh, I had him.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
I had him too.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Play action. Now it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep.
What?
Inside the 30. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
Oh, they gonna cheat like that? Come on, bro.
But Green ahead of him.
They just gonna give him a touchdown.
Past the 20.
The man flat out missed the touchdown. The man flat out missed the tackle. Come on, man.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something.
Who missed the tackle, though, bro? Make the
They've
tackle.
at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
They ain't doing that all game. They gonna give them that. Come on, bro.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down Broadway. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to.
They cheat. Yeah, they really fucking cheating right now, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on now. Oh my God, the man wide open, bro.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third.
They made him overthrow a fucking. Oh, come on, bro. Man, y'all got to get with the goofy shit. Come on, bro. Y'all can't do that. Motherfucker just give him a first down. I mean, an interception.
He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 24, Allen, a quick throw complete to Chark.
I knew that play was coming, bro.
Down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Where they cheating, man? Shit, he might win this game. Goofy shit they got going on.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I got to hit.
Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's the only reason.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Bro, they going to make me get hit throwing the ball?
It's an interception.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all some a whole lot of fuckery right now.
He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I definitely had a first down on that play. It's going to be a hit. It's got a great defensive line.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Fuck, he overthrow that pass, bro.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's tough time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes.
Oh, my God. Hey, come on, man. Well, y'all goofy as hell. Fuck this game, bro. It's some bullshit, bro. Motherfucker ran that. This nigga's a simple-ass game. Come on, man.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Oh, my God, bro.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down.
McGill.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Damn, the nigga chewing clock already? Shit.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And stopped a few yards.
They on some weird shit, bro. Come on,
man. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
The man chewing the clock already, though. What type of lame ass shit is that? That shit goofy as hell.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So goofy, bro.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Yeah,
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They're on 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Don't catch the ball, man.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Block off of play action. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Down Broncos.
From the gun, block. Flush to his right.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
Operating from the gun. Block. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and goal. Lock. Looking
Look at him, bro. Oh, I hit travel. My bad.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
But now it's 3rd and goal. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Damn, they dropping everything, bro.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
What are y'all on,
and
bro?
4th down now coming up.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Lock. They'll roll him out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down sack we just witnessed.
Bro, I hate how the way they run like that.
Three-score lead.
Yeah, bro, you just run RPO, bro. Come on, bro. I got to read that shit.
Taken down about a yard shy. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Behind the chain, second and 12. From the gun, it's Allen.
He catching all his shit. That shit great defense, bro.
And they get him down.
God damn.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. To throw, it's Allen. And they go screen, it's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, McGill. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be first and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a first and 10.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think a part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 10. From the gun, Locke. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
It's fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his time fan, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly.
This is trash as fuck, boy. What type of shit is that?
He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On play action, Locke. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw, deep down. He's got him in, complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Oh, I was hoping to
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
The running back.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McGill, and he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. McGill.
Damn, he held that. Fuck.
Tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so